Hi, everybody.
Hello there. So it's a little bit before 1 o'clock. We're here for our day, for the next
How many days do we have left?
29 days. No, I'm
No.
sorry.
No,
That is not right.
that is
19,
not correct.
19 days.
Yes.
Today is day 11 of our 30-day connection challenge. And we are here inside on a beautiful sunny day.
I'd like to go to a winery today.
Yeah,
Can we
right?
go virtually? Oh, there just reminds me. I didn't sign up for it because I just didn't. Callaway is doing a virtual wine tasting,
When?
the 25th.
Okay.
But you have to technically have the wine that he's
That he's going.
demonstrating, and I don't have it. But anyway,
Well, you could get it.
not by the 25th.
Why not? That's like
Well, I'll have to
9 days from now.
I'll have to make sure that's the date.
Okay. So, yeah. So let's see. So far this week, we have talked about,
What have we talked about? Balance.
focusing on balance, questioning your perspective.
And yesterday was random acts of kindness.
Yes, random acts of kindness.
And we got some good input on that.
Yeah, actually, I think I got some input that wasn't on our business page that I can share some links later in yesterday's video comp thread and share some ideas that we got that were outside of the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really fun to see people talking about how timely that was. The random acts of kindness was something that was because yesterday was the anniversary of the Boston Marathon tragedy. And so actually Boston has a whole list of things that are ideas. So that's a link that I'll add.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Well, it's 12:59. Oh, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, here we go. So let's be official.
All right.
I am Angela.
And I am Anne, aka Mom.
And we are Travel That Matters. We are a boutique travel agency. We're travel advisors who focus on getting people out in the world to connect and have meaningful connections with their fellow travelers, with other cultures, and with themselves. So since we are not able to travel right now, we are doing this virtually to have to foster connection in a virtual world. So today our challenge is, and then if you're here live, please make a comment, say hello to us. And if you're on the recording, we like to see those as well.
Yes. Because we like to connect.
That's the whole purpose of this, is to connect. So please let us know you're here. And so today's challenge is to connect with your playful side. And this actually sort of was inspired by a spontaneous random thing that we did last night. You keep doing that.
Oh, I keep wanting the pillow to show.
You're more important than the pillow. So last night, our friends of ours know that we went to a taping of The Masked Singer back, was it the end of January?
Yes. So
way before, things were happening in China, but we weren't really aware of it at that time. Yeah. So we went to a taping of The Masked Singer, which I'm really happy because it was sort of this thing that I wanted to do, and it just worked out that they had a taping that was guaranteed entry. Because I've talked to some other people that have said that they've been on a waiting list to go see a taping forever. Well, it's only been this is its third season, but so we were lucky enough to be able to go, and it's kind of funny because it was 9 a.m. on a weekday in Los Angeles, and so getting there was
it took us longer to drive to the studio and get back than it did for the whole time we were
at the
taping. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And it's just funny because now it would be a breeze.
We could go
to drive
an hour
to LA and zero traffic. So I feel like we should just do that. Like just not get out of the car, be care about our
But just to see what the empty
just
LA freeways can feel
just
like.
yeah.
Oh,
So okay,
oh,
here's
that's
a
another
50
challenge.
50
50
before
before
50
50.
challenge. Go on. We have to do it tomorrow, Friday afternoon, when normally it would be hell. Get in the car during rush hour and see what the roads are like. I think
And
that's
I could have my phone to show what Southern California freeways look like when everyone's stuck at home, right?
yeah.
I'm sure that would be riveting video.
I mean, we got here. We are connecting with our playful side here. So okay, so rewind. So we went to a taping of The Masked Singer, and so we were not sure if we were going to be on camera at all because we were in these seats where the cameraman actually we had to move. When he was there, he was like right next to me with this giant camera. And when he wasn't there, we had to move over, and the woman next to me, we had to kind of fill the
Mm-hmm.
space.
So we
And
figured that this was dead space.
yeah, I figured there's no way we're ever going to be on camera because this big camera is there. But we were actually on quite a bit, and they've even edited us in on some episodes that we didn't weren't there live. And so last night they had a sing along, like a recap of the people who are still in the competition. And so we were on when the frog was singing "Can't Touch This."
Which is a rap song.
MC Hammer, I think most people know "Can't Touch This," but
Not in my generation.
so I was like, okay, Mom, we gotta do this. We gotta get up and do the sing along to "Can't Touch This" while we're on the TV in the background. And so we had to practice because there's some pretty fast, like it's
I did not know the words to this song.
and she was definitely out of her comfort zone.
Yes, rapping is not my thing.
So we did the super dope homeboy from the Oak Town.
I can't do it now because I'm already
super dope homeboy from the Oak Town. Anyway, it was hilarious. So we did a video of ourselves being completely ridiculous and posted it on Facebook even.
Not here, not on the business page.
Not on the business page. That's no.
So it's reserved for Facebook friends because it's really hysterical.
Yeah. So that, but it was really nice to just be super playful like that. And I was thinking about another idea, and I've come up with one that I invite you, if you would like, if you're watching this, to put in a comment. I would like to do a virtual lip sync battle. If you've ever watched Jimmy Fallon, he does. I think they have a whole TV show on it too, where they go up with a song and they lip sync to it, and then somebody else comes and does a song and they lip sync to it. So I'm thinking a Zoom call and a lip sync battle Zoom call, and I'm inviting, I don't know, 5 people to join me. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know how it's going to work, but I think it'll be fun. And that can be another 50 before 50 thing, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just getting all these ideas of how to do random things.
This is what happens when you're stir crazy in self-isolation.
But it does really help because, we were on a conference call with our travel colleagues today and talking about business things and, different processes that we're going to be putting in place because of lessons we've learned, because of this very unusual situation, things that you maybe sort of took for granted, like, oh, that's never going to happen. And now we have to do some...
We have to pay attention to the possibility of things that you would never imagine.
So even though we were being upbeat and being positive, we were also talking about some depressing, heavy things, as we must do, because we're all figuring out how to keep our businesses alive and ready for when the inevitable travel rebound happens. Mm-hmm. And so, it's just really, and also I think sometimes you can feel guilty for having fun when people are suffering.
Yeah, like there are people who, they've lost a loved one, or they are currently maybe fighting for their lives. So it's that balance, as we talked about, whatever day that was, of the realization that there are some sad and very tragic things happening, but not to get so caught up in it that you take yourself down, which then takes the energy down for everybody, and it's just a spiral.
Yeah, so So I do think it's really important to connect with your playful side, and for somebody like me, that's pretty darn easy because I don't know if you believe in astrology. I'm an Aries. I'm like the child of the zodiac. So I don't know. It's just I tend to be more playful in general.
And us Aquarians have to work at it a little more because we're so logical and has to be.
Yes, she's very much more. It was a little bit of
I was gonna say, I think you were shocked that I actually did it.
Yes, last night during the little rap thing, I was like, well, it was funny because there was one moment where you're like so immersed in your discomfort, and I said, just let go, like just have fun with it, and then the next second you did it flawlessly.
Yeah, I know. It's and there was not even drinking involved.
No,
it was sober.
So. Yes, you can be playful while sober.
Yeah.
at least I can.
Yeah, I mean, it worked last night.
And then another thought that I had about that was that that's one of the great things about travel is that when you are out in the world and experiencing new things, you do have that childlike sense of wonder.
Absolutely.
That travel it makes it easier to get in touch with.
I'm way more playful when we're traveling.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So try to tap into that playfulness and that childlike joy and try to just look at look at the world through a child's eyes, although that's maybe not the best right now either. Hi, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
So yeah, I mean, like we have kids in our neighborhood who are just being kids and they can be a little obnoxious, so it's
again balance of letting them be kids but also
like, can you be quiet
and not listening to screaming for an hour on end.
Yes, so that's where compassion comes in. So
and different perspective. I mean, it all comes around to all the things we've been talking about.
Yeah. So give us your ideas if you have any thoughts on what you would like to do to be playful. If there's anything, just silliness that I haven't done anything on TikTok. It seems like that's the place where people are super silly is on TikTok, doing little videos and things.
I have to know more about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that I don't have anything more coming to my mind. Do you?
Nope. But if you want to do a lip sync battle with me, let me know. I'm trying to think what song I would choose. Have to be one that I could really.
I was going to say you'll want to. I was going to say you'll stage it so that it's one that you can ace.
Maybe some like props and things. I don't know. We'll see. And I'll also post it on my personal Facebook to see if I get any takers.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us either live on the recording. Please share with us your ideas of how to be playful and how to keep your spirits up in the time when, that's not as easy as it might be. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.